This video is proudly sponsored by Remote Control Expressway, a brilliant site to satisfy all your RC needs. Whether it's a boat, car, helicopter, hovercraft, plane, truck or tank you're looking for, this website has got something for you. The best thing about the website is that it has such a range of products at exciting prices, and there's sure to be something that will take your fancy that fits within your price range. Better still, every month the site will be holding a contest, and this month you could be the winner. To get your hands on a 16-inch remote control battle tank, just go comment and like the photo on their Facebook page and you'll be entered. Don't forget to check back every month for more cool contests. Thank you to Remote Control Expressway for sponsoring this video. Hello guys and welcome to another video. So just when you thought the Teens Talent Takeover Series 2 was finished, I've got one more little surprise for you. So throughout the series a number of you were asking for the statistics of who did well and who did bad each week. I mean, I know you know who came bottom each week because obviously they were voted off, but you don't know who came second to bottom, you don't know who came top and second to top, all that kind of stuff. So I've got all of that information for you in this special statistics video, so get ready. Before I start, I just thought I'd give you some really amazing statistics, or at least I think they're amazing. And it's basically Series 1 compared to Series 2 and how well they've done, both on the views and the votes front. So let's get started with that. I'm going to have to read off my iPod because I really can't remember these statistics. They are quite big. So in Series 1, the views, and this is for every single episode, be that auditions or theme finals, but obviously not including the trailers and not including the winner single. In total, that series got 42,500 views. Obviously, this is rounded slightly on all of the figures. And Series 1 votes, there were 14,000 votes cast, just on ColeDannii. I say that because in Series 1, we included votes from Twitter and Facebook throughout, so that changed a bit for Series 2. Series 2, the views, there were 110,000 views, excluding trailers and winner single, because obviously the winner single isn't out yet, but wow, that's amazing, right? So really cool. And in the votes, there were 11,000 votes cast just on ColeDannii, but please bear in mind that there were only 5 themed final episodes in this series instead of the 7 last series. So it's done amazingly well to still have got 110,000 views of 2 less themed final shows and also 2 less episodes of voting. So that's really amazing. But also bear in mind, obviously in Series 1 there was no results show on the main channel. On my main channel it was on the Team 2 instead, and it wasn't edited at all. So that's why the figures are slightly different between each of them. But still, this series has done kind of at least twice as well. Well, you know my maths are bad, but 42,000 times 2 is not 110,000, so it's nearly done 3 times as well as Series 1. So that's really amazing. I'm really glad you guys seem to like it. Let me know what you thought of it down there before I get into the real statistics. Would you like another series? Let me know down there. And also, one other thing I'd like to say before we get into the statistics is that obviously, apart from the fact that I really hope you enjoyed it, I hope that you guys are going to stick around and keep watching videos. Maybe you joined just for this series. Maybe I've given you an incentive to keep watching all of my videos. That'd be really cool, so please do, guys. Anyway, now let's find out who came in the top 2 and the bottom 2 each week. So in week 1 of the theme finals, it was Rihanna week, and Batty Betty 55 came first with 395 votes, which was a 40% total share of the votes. And F11 Bar 84 came second with 300 votes, which was a 30% share of the votes. Kira Lynch 272 came bottom, and so she was taken out of the competition, she lost. And Goldwyn Peter came second to bottom. So there's the statistics for week 1. So week 2, it was Halloween week, and that was a bit of a controversial week for you guys. I mean, F1 84 obviously had done really well the week before, but a few of you felt you didn't like her performance because she really got into the spirit of it, which I quite liked. But some of you guys didn't, but did that get reflected in the votes? Let's have a look. So Betty Betty 55 still came top with 794 votes, which was a 66% share of the votes, which is nearly 666. That's kind of like the devil. Anyway, moving on, and Tom Clements 2010 actually came second, so well done to him, with 144 votes, which was a 12% share of the total votes. So that was a big difference between first and second. Goldwyn Peter came bottom and was so evicted from the competition, while Calling Temptation came second to bottom, and there were only 2 votes between those two. So it's really interesting that Calling Temptation didn't do so well in the second week. He actually still made it through to week 4, so you guys obviously made up for it and liked her the next week. We'll soon find out. So week 3 was American week. Did F1 Bar 84 make it back up in your favourites? Let's find out. So Batty Betty 55 again came first, this time with 1,096 votes. It's a week-on-week increase. This week she got 30% share of the total votes, as opposed to 66% last time. But that's because there were more votes cast rather than because she didn't do as well. And F11 Bar 84 came second. Well done, she's back into your top 2 again. She got 831 votes and a 22.5% share of the total votes, whereas Tom Clements came bottom and so was taken out of the competition, and Calling Temptation again came second to bottom. Is this a sign that she's going out very soon? That's exactly what it is, because this week in week 4, the American themed week, she did go out the competition, if you remember, through the judges' choices, but I'll get onto that in a minute. So this week, F1 by 84 actually came top with 838 votes, which was a 47% share of total votes. That is potentially because, obviously I remember, obviously in week 3, Batty Betty did her first live performance when she was live on stage at Pontins. You guys really liked that, but then she did another live performance the next week, and so I don't think a few of you were too keen on that. You wanted her to go back into the bedroom format, where it's just kind of her in front of the microphone like all the others were doing. So maybe that's why she didn't get as many votes this time, but she still came second, and she got 751 votes, which is still a 42% share, so there's only a 5% difference between the two of them, so that's quite interesting. In that week, the one and only Jason Wood 1988 came bottom and so was evicted, and then Calling Temptation came second to last, and so she would have been evicted if we were choosing 2 from you guys, but instead the second one came from the judges, and they also chose Calling Temptation to come out next. So that shows that you guys and the judges were in sync. You agreed with what each other was saying. What about week 5? So week 5 was the final. It was International Week, and in part 1, because if you remember I did a part 1 on the Saturday and a part 2 on the Sunday, in part 1 Batty Betty came out top with 2,230 votes, which is a 45% share of total votes. That's an amazing achievement, the biggest voting of the whole season, which is obviously proves that you guys quite liked her. Tyler the Brother came last, so obviously he was evicted in 3rd place, and F1 by 84 came second to last, but also that's medium because there were only 2 of them left, so she was in the middle. So yeah, that was part 1. Wait, stop there. I'm not giving you the voting for part 2 of the final, because as you know, it was the one and only Batty Betty 55 and the one and only F1 by 84 left. So one of them lost and one of them won. But I don't think it's right to give you the voting statistics for that, because I feel like for both of them to have got to the final, they did so well. They don't deserve any of their credit to be taken away from them by me saying, actually, they got 10 more votes than her and she got 10 less votes than her, or whatever it ended up being. So I'm not going to reveal that, and plus, some of you might not have seen the final part 2 yet. If you haven't, where have you been? If you want to go and check it out, you can look in the My Videos tab, or I'll leave a link in the description. So go and check out and find out who won. I'm not going to give it away here, because that would spoil the whole point of the show. So thanks for watching this special statistics video. Before any of you start asking in the comments, why didn't you say how many votes the bottom 2 got each week? I'll explain why that was quickly right now. It's because I felt like, obviously they came bottom that week, which is very sad for them. Someone like Calling Temptation came bottom quite a few times, or close to the bottom. I didn't want it to be kind of too depressing a video for them, because they still did amazing to have got to the finals. So I thought it wasn't right to discredit people of their credit and their honour for getting this far in the competition by saying, well, actually you got 15,000 less votes than that person, so that's why you went home. When no, the figures weren't anything like that, you know from what I've said already. But so I didn't want to kind of make it look like they did less well than they did, because they still did amazing to have got this far. So well done to all of them. So thanks for watching this special statistics video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Do you agree with who did well in each week? And let me know what you think down there. Subscribe up there, and of course like it. See you next video, everyone.